Hi, I'm Rich Frawley, and I'm the Digital Forensic Specialist with ADF Solutions. Today we are going to add keywords to a search profile. At this point, you have started to create your own custom search profile and selected the artifact captures and file captures appropriate to your task. And now you want to add your own unique keywords or keyword lists. On the right-hand function toolbar, we're going to select New Capture, and then search for keywords. We can search for files by keywords using substrings or regular expressions. When creating any capture, a capture group name and a capture name is required. There are two ways to add keywords. They can be typed in individually or imported from a CSV file or text file, both of which can contain multiple keywords. Keywords can be typed into the search expression field. A tag value of 0 to 9 can be added and assigned. And a comment of up to 1,000 characters can also be added. Adding a keyword will automatically add another line for further keywords. On the right-hand function toolbar, it is possible to import a CSV file containing keywords and optional information about those keywords. And it's also possible to import a list of keywords from a text file. On the right-hand function toolbar, press the Import button. This will open a file browser dialog. By default, the file browser dialog will only show CSV files. To view text files, change the file type to all files in the bottom right-hand corner. The CSV file must be in the following format. The column keyword is required, followed by the individual keywords, one per line. The following columns, auto tag and auto comment, are optional. Auto tag will automatically assign the tag level to the keyword hits. Auto comment will assign the comments to the keyword hits. The text file must be in the following format. The text keyword must be on the first row of the text file, followed by one keyword per row thereafter. Once imported, the table is populated with the keywords and the dialog box is displayed showing the number of keywords imported, and if there were any errors such as duplication or improper formatting. To delete a single keyword, highlight the keyword to delete and click the Delete button. To delete all keywords, click the Clear Table button on the function toolbar. The search scope options detail where the capture searches for keywords. File and folder names. When our scan starts, a listing of all files and folders is created, whether they have been collected or not. The keywords will be run against this list. Artifact records from other captures. As our tool parses out the artifacts, the keywords will be run against these records, such as your browsing history, your installed applications, your application usage, etc. We will return to file content and metadata in a minute. The keyword options allows the selection of running the keyword substring or with the regular expression language, and the option to collect matching files. Substring, the keyword is searched for exactly as it's shown in the keyword list and can be part of a longer string of data. For example, searching for the character string POT or POT would find any text string containing those three letters in that order. For example, pot, pots, potting, potter, spot, spots, spotting, spotter, spotted, potent, potentate, teapot, tin pot, and so on. Regular expression allows for the complex search terms using the regular expression search pattern language to be entered into the search expression field. Collecting matching files. Selecting this will collect the file in which the keyword was found, and it's on by default. Back to file content and metadata. Keywords are searched for within the content of each file and any associated file metadata. You must define the files to be searched by clicking on the View button to get into the Define Files and Search screen. You need to pick a file type. It is possible to specify which file types to include in the search. Searches for all files or specific files are available. It is possible to add multiple file types or file type groups. If the file type required does not exist, it is possible to create one by clicking on Add File Type, and then following the user guide instructions within the Adding a Custom File Type selection. Again, you can choose all file types, specific files, specific file groups, or as granular as a specific file type. If I only wanted to run my keywords against PDFs, I would be able to select that as well. So you can see under file types I've selected PDFs, and I'm going to add text files. My next options are file identification method. We have the fast identification, which identifies file types using the file extensions only. Thorough identification for files without extensions uses file signature analysis to identify files that have no file extension, and fast identification on those that do. Thorough identification for all files uses file signature analysis to identify all files. This will increase the time the scan takes to run. So if I was looking for documents or text files within archives, I would select it here. And if I was looking for or thought that documents or text files may be embedded in a document, I can select this as well. Our file properties. The left-hand side here specifies the minimum file size, while the right-hand specifies the maximum file size. It is possible to specify bytes, kilobytes, megabytes, and gigabytes by clicking on the arrows next to the size. If you would like to search those files within specific boundaries, we have the created date, which specifies a UTC created date range for the selected file types, and a modified date specifies a UTC modified date range for this specified file. Our next option is the file sources. The entire file system searches all live files. Targeted folders may be used to limit the extent of the scan, making it run quicker. These can be used to limit the search to areas where evidential material is likely to exist. In addition, targeted folders are searched before other folders and are not searched again if both targeted folders and entire file system are selected. If I wanted to specify a targeted folder, I would click on View, and down here I can select my users or documents and settings that would get me into the user profiles. So on the Define Files to Search page here, I am looking for specifically PDFs, text files. I am going to do a thorough identification for files without extensions. I am going to look inside of archives, and I'm going to target the user profile. Files referenced by artifact records is used to target files referenced by artifact captures, such as peer-to-peer shared or downloaded, email attachments, message attachments, browser downloads, and recent files. Deleted files targets deleted files for which references can still be found in the file system. When the required options are selected, click the OK button and then Save. Your keyword file capture is now part of your search profile. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.